Your screen because I got to start a party and talk to my friend. Because I'm going to talk to my friend while streaming. You won't be able to hear him, but... Also, I gotta appear online. Sorry, this is a bad way to start it, but... I do need to do it. Oh, oh. Alright. Let's start. Just making sure all the episodes are downloaded. Yep. Let's play. We'll play episode 1. Hopefully the full thing. If not, I don't, because I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'll play it much as I can. Hey. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester Ironwood for themselves, and the fate of the House Forrester hangs in the balance.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trouty flopped off
Yeah, I don't have the party audio anyway, so.
Two weddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brain.
I feel like...
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10
I hope
others
this game
took it
actually
down.
has the swearing in it, because
What do I tell you?
otherwise it's not
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story.
That's good.
Grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
King of the North.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
Oh,
need you
man.
To keep an
I
eye
know what
out
this
for
takes
Roderick.
place now.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
Season 4.
On a night like this,
Something
men
happens
find
to
false
Robb.
courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
I always
Not
liked
as a
the
squire,
art style
but
for,
as the equal of
for
any man who serves
Telltales
House
games.
Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Oh, Roderick.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a
should've said
squire
the other
longer
one.
than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more
listen.
wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It could be
Better watch
worse.
your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it?
Yeah, it
Nothing
does.
is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky.
Hold
Well,
on. Let's see. Is there subtitles? I should put them on. That's kind of one of the main things you always have to do. Put subtitles. Display yeah, you need subtitles on. If there is an option to display subtitles, you must always put it on, because it's just... You just need to. I don't know how to explain it.
In pig shit, shovel and slop. Well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Oh shit! Really? Wow.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase.
Oh no.
Nice night for a wedding.
Oh no, it's the Red Wedding!
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
I didn't know it took place
me
on
to
this
carry it
part.
for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Oh no.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the
Warn.
others.
Good luck.
Yeah, fuck you, Warren. Bowen.
A gift from the king. Ready, boys?
Oh,
Shoot that one!
okay, R2, let's go. Yeah. Kill the Frey bastards.
Look out!
Oh shit. Oh. Damn.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Oh. Fuck.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
He'd have probably died either way. Oh, it's an arrow.
Free, you fucking traitor! Go, my lord.
while there's still time. Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run,
Jesus, this guy's a bitch.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have closed
You have to go.
You're welcome.
the second screen apps.
You must go.
I missed the chance
Tell your
to
uncle.
say something then. God damn it. Oh, and now my battery's low.
Must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love from Walder Frey.
Oh. Is that sword just floating in the background? Yeah, I love Game of Thrones. Unfortunately, the next season's gonna be a lot, like 2 years. I almost didn't hear your message. Also, thank you, Awesome Spaghetti, for subbing, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know, I just had lasagna too. I'm gonna get copyright.
I know, right? Like, why'd you hear it? Years.
It's because the TV show's in winter, so they have to like record the show in winter now. And since it's recorded in like Northern Ireland and I think parts of the UK, it's not. I'm bad at explaining things, man. But yeah, like, that's it really. It's just the show's in winter time, and it's in Northern Ireland and England, and it's not winter a lot of the time, because that's how seasons work. Can't wait for the next series. Sorry though. Okay. Oh, blood.
Lord.
That's literally the same. I just said that. I can't say it's fresh. Are you playing Lego? Yeah, Chris, I think I gained some subs off of doing what I did yesterday on your channel. Because I got like 7 more subs. Yeah. Because I had comments on my video too. On my last video.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Bolton.
But at least still have his bacon.
The Flayed Man's banner.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking
I'm gonna
pigs.
draw the sword.
I'm going
Yeah.
to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off.
Didn't you just kill them all?
Land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh shit.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Seriously, and you were getting promoted to be able to fight? You're fighting so shit, man.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Damn it, now you need, and we need to deliver that sword too.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Go for the range, man, go for the range. I didn't expect to press the button so quick. Fuck. I pressed R1 instead of triangle. Like a fucking idiot.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Alright,
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
guess that. Oh shit. Oh shit, in the leg. I didn't think I'd die so soon.
Mercy. Please.
It was just for a stupid reason, man.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Alright, Games of Thrones.
Yep, Game of Thrones.
Thank you.
Love the series. Caught up. Annoyed that they're
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
so it's gonna be 2 years, but
I promise.
I understand why too.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. She hid. I tried to
Favorite
stop
show
them.
besides Walking Dead.
Yeah, I love The Walking Dead as well. New episode tonight. Good thing I have it recorded on my PVR, so I can watch it after this, because I'm fairly certain this is going to be longer.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
You like Walking Dead? Who's your favorite shadow?
Garrett!
Chateau. Yeah, I think I'm guessing you mean character. Daryl.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Yeah, Daryl's a badass, but he's being a bit of a dick. But then so is Rick, really.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Character autocorrect.
My sister,
Yep.
she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, mister.
Is that really loud in the mic? I want to make sure it isn't.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
It's good.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Wait, they're putting maggots in there? Oh, why? I.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
I've been meaning to play this for a long time,
that
too.
Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alright. Is anything over there? I'm not gonna look at the window yet. Ah.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
The accent, I can't tell.
Originally, well, I was born in England and I lived in Spain for a while. And now I live in Canada.
Exiled to Essos.
But I mainly got the accent from my parents. which is
You
English.
seem to
so.
be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you. The Ironwood Grove.
Hello? Ah! Almost missed the shield.
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. The foresters owe their lives to this wood, and the weapons that come from it.
Who was
I
that?
may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
How was the weather in England was like it is in Canada, especially in the winter.
I never actually lived in England. I was just born there. What did you ask me, Chris? Shitty. It is a shitty winter as well. Right now there is no snow at least, so.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
But I do know, like, the weather in England is not as bad. I don't.
Lucky I live in Canada, but out west.
Yeah. In England, my parents said though, like whenever there was like heavy snow, everything would just close down. Yeah, because they don't have like snow. They can. The country's not really big enough
This might help.
to like have big snow plows and shit. Well, that's when they were living there anyway.
You see that?
So.
You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Alright.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk. Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the
Why do
White
the
Hills
wind-
hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new
Lord
Lord?
of House Forester?
Why,
Game of
Ethan, of
Thrones
course.
nice. I just discovered I'm a little behind in stream, but enjoying it. You earned a new sub.
At the Citadel,
Alright,
I
awesome.
swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born
Yeah.
son, is...
You're a little behind, but when it's
Still
you'll be
so
able
much
to
he has
watch
to learn,
that
but
part
the very fate
anyway.
and future of this
in the
house rests
stream.
in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think
When
about
it gets uploaded after the episode's finished.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Alright.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
I think he's practicing something else.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will
If
be
you
fine.
know what I mean.
Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
And thank you for subbing. I should have said that sooner.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Imagine living in that era.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord
It'd
Forrester
be
fought to
bad,
the
but
end,
it'd be cool
when
to...
all was lost. I'm
You
sure
gotta
Lady
live,
Forrester
basically,
would like
mainly
to
in
know.
this fantasy world
Whatever
would
you
be
can recall.
interesting.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Pretty fucking badass.
Ethan should have
He's
it,
living in a
now
world
that he
like
is
this.
Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Hi.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword.
You know,
He knows nothing
I didn't
about
expect
to
that
lead.
name.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help.
Thanks
It's
for
bad enough the
subbing.
Boltons would have
Hi.
us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing
Really?
wrong.
Not in the eyes of the
wall.
Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Better bloody remember.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Fucking White Hills as well. I thought it was the Boltons.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Yes.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
I'm from
I
ice.
am from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
It's a fucking hellhole you're sending him to, though.
Garrett, wait!
I saw Game of Thrones, had to watch my favorite, also I subscribed.
Thank you for the subscribe. Bye bye. Bye bye and hello. Well, hi and bye bye. I'm surprised at these names, man. I didn't think someone would go with these names, but it's
Be
cool.
safe.
thanks for the for subscribing. I think this episode's surprisingly short.
Ethan!
Wait, how long is this?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Ah.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh, fucking great. My head
Maybe
says
something happened
gonna
to
die
him.
too.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Oh.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher.
I don't know.
And he even showed me how to
I
fight.
really don't.
Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
This kid's gotta wield that sword. I think it's almost as tall as him.
2 hours and what are you playing on?
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
PS4. You should be able. You'll be able to see with the controls.
The Castellan.
Stay with us, please, Ethan.
He's
It should
demanding
pop
an
up
audience
as
with the
soon
Lord.
as
We
controls
really
pop up. Anyway.
must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
He's like the only other one that has black hair in this family.
Douche move, I'm the Lord, not you.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Get fucking served.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Alright, fuck. I need a switch, which I have. I'm just gonna go put this one on charge. This one that died anyway. Let's continue.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Fucking hope that guy dies.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Just gonna quickly get the audio out of this headset because it's not really good for it. It sucks.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Oh, money. Take it. Take it all.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Elena? Ooh. Who's Elena? I need to read. I should get the books.
Ethan made this for me. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I should have read that book. God damn it. If I'd have read that book before reading, I knew I should have done it. Fucking knew it.
Oh, sorry, lady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Thank you for subscribing.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Bobby.
Yeah, dude, read the book.
Yep, definitely gonna read the books. One day. When I can afford to buy
Begging your
them.
pardon, lady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
It's Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Ah, her.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was
That's
hoping there would
Lady
be time
Marjorie.
for us to
Fuck,
talk. Come,
jeez.
there's something we must
I
discuss.
think I should rewatch the TV series too. Because I don't remember.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
But then again,
and you
she
know
died
how I
like
feel
last
about
season.
what's happened
My
to
mic's
your family.
bugging out.
I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair.
okay now?
We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially
Hello?
here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least
Hey Chris, you're
afford.
cutting out.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you
Am
a
I
traitor.
okay now?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
But that ain't
See if the Queen
Cersei's
Regent is
style.
ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Fucking hell, my ankle hurts. On my foot.
You can do this.
Jesus, she walks a lot faster than me.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh, fuck.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, she looks pissed off with me.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage.
Man,
to
Tyrion
so
is
publicly
one of my
declare your
favorite
loyalty to
characters
Joffrey
from
for
the
all to
series.
hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
They're also
It was
dicks
quite
to him
the
for,
first
like,
impression.
just 'cause he's a
I, of
dog.
course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Difficult? No, she's a fucking mass murderer.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What?
You
It's
should have
true.
went to bed sooner, man.
And
You sounded like you were
Oberyn
really tired.
Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king,
I play
can
a
only imagine
wide
what that would be
variety of
like.
games, really, so thanks for
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
I'm gonna just say twisty, because I'm not
He
gonna
does
say
have
the
a
second
certain
party.
look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
I play Minecraft,
Well,
Battlefield
I would
1,
marry
GTA
him.
5,
Imagine the
Assassin's
power
Creed,
you would have as Queen of the
Fallout,
Seven Kingdoms.
Horizon Zero
I might even
Dawn,
allow you to be my
Dying
handmaiden.
Light, Destiny 2,
Let's
Destiny
see, who else should we
Borderlands,
marry off?
Overwatch, and
Brienne
Minecraft.
of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
For some of them, to say some of them anyway.
What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh, and Naruto.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
My other
Thank you,
headset
my lady.
needed charging, so I have to
There's
use
been
this one.
something on my mind. Something important.
And thanks for subbing.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
I hope I
Whatever
don't know
you
how I
wish to
can
say,
read that
you can
name
say
here.
it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sarah mistake.
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be
Why
sent
did
to the
you leave
Boltons
and-
to let them know House
Why
Forrester
did
has the
Joy and
protection of the
leave
crown.
just saying hi?
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
This is a bad idea. Why'd I say I should ask for help? Fuck.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh. I know, man. I earned quite a few subs yesterday, too. Awesome.
Seven hells.
goes all those previous comments.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Before we made stream, I only had like 10, and then I got 17.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
And I don't know how many today, so...
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
Yeah,
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Listen. Listen, Linda, listen.
There.
You're not listening.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Whew. Safe, safe, safe. If I didn't stay still, it probably went a lot worse. It just said, it literally just put out the letters for didn't for some reason. Definitely happy I didn't run.
Bloody hell.
That's gross.
Lord Ethan!
I'm probably gonna get NHL.
As I was saying, you are
around
young.
Christmas, if I can get it cheap.
And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Because I have some friends that
Lord
want me to
Gerhard
get
the
it.
Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the
not the
Bold,
ending.
who seized back the river valley from the White
It's
Hills.
probably still like another hour.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
I don't know what they're laughing at. What the hell?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Seriously? Fucking stealing
2
them?
shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right!
He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Fucking better not.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
I have to pause the game because now the controller's disconnected. This is fucking shit. Alright, let's continue now.
You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I think I know who to choose anyway. But what would you guys choose? Let's see. I'd like to see what you guys would who you would choose after we speak to them.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
Yep, definitely a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Let's see what else you can say. Well, I'll wait to give the bracer. I will say that. Alright, how do I go talk to the other guy? Where's he at?
You're all worthless and weak.
It's over here, isn't it? A wooden sword, really?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Yep. I bet it was.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You
doesn't
can't
make any
steal.
sense.
That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
I agree
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power.
Sir Royland, I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Yes, my lord?
I need a sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
You're gonna be very upset. Or will you?
And parry! Slash and parry! Again!
Let's talk to Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Oh.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos.
I'm gonna
She
do this.
insisted.
I'm gonna pick him.
I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Let's talk to him. Wait, no, I don't want to talk to him. I want to go in the tower.
You can lift them, yeah?
Wait, what's the point in being able to
Do
talk
it
here?
like you mean it.
That's one for each.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting it.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number
It's
of
coming
people.
up soon,
Are
so
you prepared to
I need
name
at
your
least one
sentinel?
more person to say.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay's Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Don't listen to him. Chose Duncan like you said. He is a nice fan. Fave out I dependable. Not like Royland. You no problem. Predictable.
Slash right. That means now.
Alright, I guess it will be Duncan then. Because 2 people have said now.
My lord, are you now
Unless
ready to name your
anyone else
sentinel?
has anything to say.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Definitely don't want to give them any of the fucking ironwood trees. Nah, man, it's literally 2 for 2. 2 and 2 for each. This was a bad idea.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Royland. Duncan.
Think in peace is better.
He's sensible. But how Game of Thrones happens.
Cherry Cherry TRG in real life FRSX. Up PR Phil FR Lynn. Cherry Cherry.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh no! Oh, what the hell? Chris, one of those, one of the dirty channels, you know, it's literally just a spam. Just message and I fucking read it out. Oh my god. Alright, so Duncan for peace. But Game of Thrones has never fucking been a good solution for peace. Thinking, it's like, whenever there's been a try for peace, someone has been stabbed in the back. So war seems like the logical choice, like, Sir Royland seems like the smarter choice given the circumstances of the TV series and the books, which I haven't read. Still a hard choice though. Now the chat's talking about it. Oh my god. I didn't expect that to fucking pop up. Alright. I will be right back. I will most likely pick Duncan. Well, sorry about that. I went to show my brother that fucking message. I'm going with Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Unfortunately, I just picked.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows
I'll
what he's
try
capable
for peace
of?
anyway.
We
Even
need
though
to
it's gonna
prepare for the
backfire.
worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must
I mean,
answer
you're
with the
right.
sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen.
I think I just
He
lost people.
cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Let Sir Royland speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Sir Royland.
No, you chose your sentinel. He should speak on this.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Should have went with Royland.
Thank the gods
I
Mira
forgot
has
it
asked
was
Lady
the
Marjorie for her
Boltons.
help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our
a
behalf.
second.
But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Great Hall or the gates? It's Ramsay. That leaving him at the gates will piss him off. Inviting him to the into the Great Hall could get us killed. Get them killed.
Gates don't let NMs look at your safe place.
Yeah, but it could also piss him off. And we only have food for 2 weeks, so they'd hold us out and we'd die anyway. I think I'll take my chances with the Great Hall.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Oh my god. Definitely would be interesting.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership.
Yeah, fucking
Which
hell,
is
man.
why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Oh fuck.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he taught...
Hold on. Let me see something. Show that. There we go. No, that's pretty fucking funny
Tormented
anyway.
you. I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first
No, I'm not checking
instinct.
it out.
Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate.
I mean,
He
it was
acts,
pretty funny
and
from
we
the
need
stream, though,
that.
so.
You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
It should show the choices anyway. Right? Exactly.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
I will.
What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Malcolm to Essos?
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help
so
us
it
yet.
understood. It literally just said "just kidding" for JK, but it doesn't understand that when it's not got the A. Nah, can't take that. That's way too noticeably.
Marjorie?
Be gone.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do.
But yeah, I will
Your
try.
poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Honestly, I need to get season 1.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Are you season 1 and season 3?
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are
Also,
done,
I will
Mira.
be streaming
Not in
Life is
King's Landing.
Strange
I'm
eventually.
sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Where's Sir Royland?
That's quick.
He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
He's not Bolton at the moment.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
Oh wait, yeah, he does get named a Bolton after that point.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord?
He's here.
Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Huh.
Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
God.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your...
Fucking no, I'm
At
not.
Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Damn it, I knew this would happen.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
You're right.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Oh my god.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh,
what have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
Oh, fucking shit.
Even though you did, man.
I knew it. should have kept him.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
Maybe you should have picked
certainly
Roy.
feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You
Or
brought
until
this.
left him at the gates.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me
Remember
go!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Alright.
F.U. Snow.
Ah. And that's the end.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Wow, I did the least choice on that. Wow, I'm surprised. Swore loyalty to the king. But that's the safe option, though. Huh. Surprisingly high amount of people freed him. A lot of people picked Duncan. Huh. Wow, 50.1%. There's 5 episodes for this game. Oh, and just in time for The Walking Dead. The episode's about to start in like 6 minutes. I need to make popcorn.
Dad Ramsey face Safu.
Yeah. I'm still fucking shocked that they got not one, but 2 channels. I'm still fucking shocked that they got not one, but 2 channels for that stuff. I finished the episode. Yep. I'm just gonna... Can I skip these? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be the end of the stream, and the 6 episodes, not 5. So it's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Also in the description there is my friends' channels. You should check them out. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. It might not be this game though. I might do the next episode on Tuesday. Right. Thanks for watching once again, and goodbye.